folks, how you doing? Welcome back. It's Charlie. It is March 11th, 2023. It is about sometime after 9:30, almost 10 o'clock, I believe. The rain is kind of subsided a little bit. It is just ever so a little bit misty. Actually, I was going to go down to Hollywood and try to catch a glimpse of the red carpet, but by the time I get there, the rain is we're supposed to get another round. If you haven't seen, wowzers. we have just been inundated, and this last session of rains is it's kind of perilous in the sense that it's melting a lot of the snow, so it's creating a huge runoff. I'll put some links down below. Yeah, so much snow up in the Sierras. Beautiful. Makes me envious. I wish I was back up in Tahoe. I know. Especially like in Crestline, they're locked out of they were locked out of services and stuff. I've been through that, so I know what access from not being able to get food or gas up on Lake Tahoe before. I've been through that. Closed off from the world. Things have been less than admirable here, as always. Par for course, right? I think the rain is going to let up a little bit. I hope so, because I do want to get down to Hollywood tomorrow. I actually was just able to scrape up enough change to go get my inhaler. For some reason, they didn't renew my inhaler this month, so I had to go buy a Primatine Mist. I had noticed that the inhalers now, they used to be dosed for 30 days, 20 to 30 days. Now the average inhaler is 16 to 17 days. That's messed up. For about the same price as more or less of what a Primatine Mist. I think the albuterol or the Ventolin is about $35 to $40. My Primatine Mist averages, if it's on sale, $30, but I pay about $33 at the most. That's fine. I was hoping that it was ready, but she said no, the doctors still haven't called, so doggone it. I gotta and I hate leaving messages with the offline services, because I was trying to get the inhaler because I didn't want to go to the ER. It's stupid because every time I go to the ER, it seems like it's, $1,000 bill just from the time of, at least at the minimum, of walking through the door and leaving and just getting a simple prescription writ and a few oxygen treatments. It's Medi-Cal, but I don't like running up bills like that. That's my life account. I don't care if it's paid for by anybody or whatever. I don't like running up bills or whatever. That's just me. I know the average person will shit. Run it up. Who cares? So also, my friends, with the whole comment situation, I know, young lady, you asked. Thank you. You as well. I already answered the question on one. No, it's just, yeah, definitely. So, if it's a video that I put that is acceptable for kids, video or short, no comments are allowed, because if it's pushed to children, then there's the possibility of people, not nice people, looking for that. So if the comments are off, it's because, and plus I believe it also promotes monetization for your channel. So the more unrestricted videos you put up, including shorts, the more you're apt to get monetized. It's pretty crazy. So I'm gonna have to comment on these more videos where you and I would chat, where you would hear, oh boy, yeah, look at Charlie, he's got something he wants to get off the chest. So in that, I'm looking at other avenues, other platforms, and one of the platforms that I am looking, and I know, bear with me, because I know that I have some of you fine people that are also on the left. That's fine. So the channel I'm picking to be able to speak freely is going to be Rumble for right now. I know there's other channels, but right now a lot of my other YouTubers and conservative and right-winged, and actually a lot of people that were changing, that are flipping and jumping ship, are going to Rumble. So yeah, you'd be surprised. So you'd be surprised. I mean, I love you folks all, and I've seen some of the comments, you know, from you folks that are left, but that's okay, you know. That's why I don't like this whole banning of speech or whatever, unless it's something really, really threatening or whatever. But come on, man. And for those of you that have stayed with me in the beginning, you saw how nasty some of those comments were. Whatever. I think I've only had to take maybe a handful, less than a handful of people off, and repeatedly, because there were a couple of people that were trying to get back under the guise of a different name. So I am going to be starting another channel, but on platform. I'm going to do a little bit more investigation, but when I do get that, I will start putting links down also in the bottom so you can see. So hopefully we can interact, and I'm also hoping that on that platform there'll be commenting and stuff like that, you know, available and stuff like that for you and I to communicate and feed off on each other, because you folks are my sounding board, as I am to you, as far as what's going on out here, as far as the non-sugar coated crap that we see on mainstream media. And boy, we're finding out how bad mainstream media. See, this they don't. This is another thing. They don't like this kind of political talk, so you get throttled down. It's pretty amazing. I think that's it. Yeah, I'll put some links down. The weather. I'm going to put some links down on the weather. Holy moly, Northern California is looks more like the Mississippi has overflown. The Kern River, the American Fork River. Whoa. Wow, that American Fork River is going to be, I think, a popular thing this spring and summer, because there's going to be a lot of water. The American Fork River here is a great river to go rafting and stuff like that. A lot of great classes, a lot of great class rapids there. I'll see if I can try to look that and put a link down below. But the Kern River, I've only been in the Kern River a couple of times, and I wasn't paying attention, and I got swept down for about maybe 20-30 feet. It's kind of dangerous, but I gotta get back in, because it's bad. And we're getting close to the end of the month, so I don't know what's going to happen. I'm trying to find out a little bit more about the eviction moratorium, if it's going to get lifted or not, or what. And that's supposed to be here at the end of March, so I haven't really heard anything. There was some word that said they're going to extend it, but if they extend it, they are definitely trying to kill property owners and landlords and they definitely want to crash the real estate market here. If that's what they do, if they really want to extend it. How many years now have people here in Los Angeles not been paid rent? Utilities on top of that. A lot of real estate people have to pay the utilities in order to keep these people alive. That's water, gas, and electricity. It's not fair. Would I want to be evicted just so things could get moving on and me in the hopes of reapplying? Yeah, I would. I definitely would. I've said this many times. Yes, I am at the risk of getting evicted as well. Yeah, that's fine. But if it starts everything to get back onto the normal track of property managers, the landlords, to get the economy back on the straight and narrow path the way it was before old man Joe took over. Ah, man. Yes. Yes. I'm not going to martyr. I'm not going to be a martyr. I'm not martyred or anything. It's just, you know, the same thing they said that, wrongly though, you know, think of others, don't think about yourself, stay in, mask up, get vaccinated, think of others. Well, I'm thinking of others and I'm thinking about myself too, because I want to be able to become just a regular tenant, you know, and I can get back with my employment life and come home and pay my rent and crap, how much is the utilities? Crap. Yes, I look forward to that. I wanted that. I had that until all this. I was there doing all this, and then this nightmare disrupted normalcy. And there is no new normal. It's just life. Can we please stop calling it a new normal? That's an oxymoron in itself, don't you think? A new normal. Very, very counterproductive. That's like a stream of water and you trying to put a fan in it to try to push it back up to where it's starting. All right, my friends. I'm going to end it here. I had my cameras and everything. I'm just happy to get my Primatine mist because, doggone it, I don't want to spend 3 hours or more. I think the average is about 4 or 5 hours just to get a simple breathing treatment and all this. What can take an hour to get me, half hour to get me stabilized, takes forever. All right, my friends, I'm going to end it here and I will post as soon as I can. I did make another video for Rumble and I'm going to play around and I'm going to edit and play around and do the finer details on that as best as I can before I upload this. So bear with me, be patient. And also I am going to be trying to get on 1 or 2 more freedom of speech platforms. There are a couple more platforms out there. And look. Oh, see? That's what people on the right do. No, you don't seem to understand. It's about having your rights and your speech and your free will. That is the difference between mortals and angels. We humans, we mortals, were given the right of free will. We are given the right by God to make our choices and say what we can without causing harm. And I'm not just saying audible harm. I'm talking about physical harm. Threats, moving in, doing illegal physical things. How many of you remember sticks and stones may break my bones, but names will never hurt me? You folks take care of yourselves, take care of each other, but always take care of yourselves first. Love one another, trust one another, be kind to each other, help one another. Don't take today for granted or any other day thereafter. Live for the moment, pull down your pants and slide on that ice. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up. If you like what I'm doing or doing, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification button. Tell your friends and family about me, about us, what's going on. And, yeah, different avenues. Don't think. And if you haven't heard, SBV closed. Did you know that also the other day, at the same time that the bank closed, that all the other institutions were in, we were, it was going to be another 2008, but the feds bailed out the big banks, but not Silicon Valley. Think about that for a minute. Why? Real quick, what if you turn the most perfect tropical island in the United States, that being California, get rid of the middle class, keep the publicly funded people that are somewhat able-bodied, move in all of the rich people that could afford to be taxed up the wazoo, and just have us people on public assistance cleaning your homes, working at McDonald's, doing the Starbucks, doing all the menial work. Do you see now how California has been carved? That's my view, that's my opinion. And from being homeless to being housed to that great hibernation and coming out and doing all this and the economy getting, and things, justice not being done, the whole, yeah. Think about it. I know it's kind of far-fetched, but it's very plausible. I love you all. Stay safe, be smart, and be kind.